Prepare for an incredible journey. In this video, we'll reveal 11 crucial things you should silently remove from your life. We encourage you to engage with us throughout this exploration, share your perspectives on each topic we discuss, and stay tuned until the end. This is your opportunity to reflect deeply and gain a better understanding of yourself. We're confident that the insights we're about to offer will inspire and transform your life. Let's dive in. First point, handling relationships with those who hurt you. When it comes to dealing with individuals who have caused you pain, there's no need to justify yourself to them. Avoid the urge to complain, argue, or confront someone about their negative behavior. If someone has disrespected or hurt you, even if they were once a close friend, it's best to move on without seeking validation or explanations. Stay composed and focus on your own personal growth. There might come a time when this person needs your support, and if that happens, simply saying no should suffice. If you need to explain your reasons, feel free to do so. However, if they have shown a lack of character and breached your trust, you're not obligated to assist them. Avoid conflicts and confrontations. The wisest approach is to quietly distance yourself from those who have caused harm. Over time, their actions will have consequences, and it's important to prioritize your own well-being. By choosing to move forward without feeling the need to justify your decisions, you demonstrate respect for yourself and your boundaries. Remember, you are not required to maintain relationships with people who hurt you or fail to appreciate you. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect and valued for who they are. By quietly removing those who cause you pain from your life, you are making a courageous choice for your emotional health and personal growth, allowing yourself to move towards a more authentic and fulfilling existence. Second point, letting go of unnecessary goals. There will be moments when you recognize the need to make choices, act in a particular way, or stay true to your own path. At times, this may mean abandoning certain goals to focus on the ones that resonate most with your true self. This is a natural part of life, as not everything we plan will come to fruition, and occasionally, it's necessary to give up some goals to prioritize others. It's essential to quietly discard these unnecessary goals without drawing attention to your actions. Avoid leaving any hints or disclosing unnecessary information, as this could reveal your primary strategy. Instead, approach this process with discretion by subtly letting go of less important goals and making gradual adjustments in your life. As you navigate this journey, prioritize authenticity and protect your plans, ensuring that your decisions align with who you truly are. Third point, handling relationships. Whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, it's important to avoid disclosing personal details or venting about the reasons behind its end. The intimacy shared between you and the other person is private and doesn't need to be exposed to others. Sharing such information can lead to gossip and complicate matters further. If you feel the need to talk about the situation, do so with yourself first. Reflecting on the experience might reveal unresolved issues or unhealed wounds. Regardless of the circumstances, it's best to process these feelings privately and avoid discussing them with others. When dealing with a difficult relationship, remove it from your life without announcing it to others. Keeping these matters confidential and addressing them internally will support your healing and acceptance process. Respect the privacy and dignity of everyone involved, and manage your emotional well-being with care and discretion. If you're still watching, you're already on a journey of wisdom. Join me by subscribing, and let's explore this path together. Your support means the world. Fourth point, managing tension. During times of tension, it's crucial to avoid raising your voice or showing excessive frustration or anger in public. Redirect those intense feelings into productive actions that help you achieve your goals and strengthen your ability to handle stress. Channel your emotions into activities that build you up, but do so carefully to avoid exposing your vulnerabilities. In moments of high tension, aim to resolve issues quietly by focusing on fulfilling your responsibilities and using reasoning to guide you. Instead of broadcasting your struggles, appreciate what you already have and cultivate gratitude. Find ways to relieve emotional pressure quietly, seeking balance and healthier approaches to overcoming challenges. If you found this advice helpful, please leave a comment to show your commitment to change. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let's keep moving forward. Fifth point, avoid sharing your judgments. It's best not to voice or even dwell on negative opinions about others. Consider the impression you make when you speak poorly of someone. Instead of enriching the conversation, negative comments often spoil the atmosphere. Avoid declaring your likes or dislikes openly, and learn to be diplomatic. If you have issues with someone, either distance yourself or strive for a tolerable coexistence. Approach problems with dialogue and seek consensus. Dispose of any judgments or negative opinions you might hold about others. Act diplomatically, adapt to your environment, and interact with respect and empathy. This will foster a more harmonious and healthy environment in your relationships. Sixth point, avoid constant comparison with others. Everyone has their own unique journey, achievements, and successes that should be appreciated on their own merit, without comparing them to others. The habit of measuring our lives against others can harm our emotional well-being and hinder our personal growth. It often diminishes our self-esteem as we focus on what we perceive to be lacking, rather than acknowledging our own strengths and accomplishments. Constantly comparing ourselves to others diverts our attention from our own goals and desires. We become preoccupied with what we think we should have or achieve according to others' standards, rather than pursuing our own path. This can prevent us from progressing and reaching our personal objectives. By stopping these comparisons, we can foster a sense of gratitude for our own circumstances and celebrate our own achievements and growth. It's important to recognize that each person has their own unique journey and situation. Comparing ourselves to others is neither fair nor beneficial. Instead, focusing on our own learning and personal development is a more productive approach. 7th point, mindful use of social media. Picture your life as a captivating book filled with unique stories, lessons, and adventures. Social media, then, is like a vast library where countless other stories are shared, every moment exciting, right? However, there's a subtle risk: constant comparison. As we browse these digital narratives, we might find ourselves comparing our difficult chapters with the highlight reels of others. This often unfair and unrealistic comparison can lead to dissatisfaction and envy. To navigate this, it's important to manage your consumption of social media mindfully. Think of approaching this digital library with a clear intent. Enter with a purpose, whether to connect, find inspiration, or gather information, then leave, returning to focus on your own life story. But how can you put this into practice? Start by setting specific times for checking social media. Rather than browsing throughout the day during meals, work breaks, or before bed, create a schedule that prevents it from overwhelming your time and thoughts. Another useful strategy is to consider the purpose behind each online interaction. Ask yourself, am I seeking something meaningful here, or just filling time? This reflection helps distinguish between productive use and aimless browsing. Additionally, be aware of how social media affects your mood and self-esteem. If you notice a decline in your well-being after using these platforms, it might be a good idea to take a break. Use this time to engage in activities that bring real joy and satisfaction, such as reading, pursuing a hobby, or enjoying nature. By implementing these practices, you can safeguard your mental health and rediscover the value of your own story without constant comparison to others. Each person's journey is unique, with its own set of highs and lows, making each story, including yours, remarkably valuable. As we conclude this discussion, consider how you might begin writing the next chapter of your life today, focusing less on the digital world and more on what truly matters. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Embrace the wisdom of history's greatest philosophers with Stoicism in the 21st century as your guide. Transform challenges into triumphs, stress into strength, and uncertainty into clarity. Click the link in the pinned comment to start your Stoic journey to success and fulfillment. Get your ebook today. If you're still watching, you're already on a journey of wisdom. Join me by subscribing, and let's explore this path together. Your support means the world. 8th point, the search for external approval. In a world where our worth often seems tied to others' opinions, it's time to explore the freedom that comes from breaking away from the relentless quest for approval. Picture yourself on a stage, under intense scrutiny from a crowd with varying expectations about how you should act, speak, and be. Can you sense how stifling this can feel? Now, imagine stepping off that stage and into a tranquil, serene space where the only opinion that truly matters is your own. This metaphor highlights the importance of valuing your inner voice above the external noise. When we make our choices based on seeking approval, we stray from our true selves and what we genuinely deserve. It's like constantly trying to fit into a suit that doesn't suit you just to please others. Reflect on the moments when you felt the most fulfilled in content. There were likely times when you were true to your own values and beliefs, despite external expectations. This is the essence of authentic living. So, how can you apply this in your daily life? Start with small steps. For example, when faced with a decision, ask yourself, am I doing this because I genuinely want to, or because it's what others expect? Trust your intuition and recognize your own desires and needs. Another effective practice is to build your self-esteem. Appreciate your strengths, celebrate your successes, and learn from your setbacks. Remember, self-acceptance is an ongoing journey, and every small achievement is significant. Additionally, foster relationships that uplift and support you in being your best self. Surround yourself with people who respect your individuality and encourage you to express your true self. By releasing the need for external validation, you open up to a more genuine and fulfilling path, one where you are the true author of your life story, writing it with authenticity and courage. As we wrap up this topic, consider how you can start living a more authentic life, true to yourself, beyond the need for others' approval. 9th point, managing relationships. In both friendships and romantic relationships, these connections act as mirrors, reflecting different aspects of our lives and influencing who we become. However, There's a crucial boundary to observe, the boundary of privacy and discretion. Think of a relationship as a private garden where you nurture emotions, dreams, and special moments. This garden is sacred and deserves respect and care. When a relationship ends, it's normal to experience pain, confusion, and a need to understand what happened. Yet, it's important to remember that the details of this shared space, this personal narrative, should remain between you and the other person involved. By choosing not to reveal intimate details or reasons for the breakup, you preserve the dignity of both parties and safeguard your own heart. Sharing this information can lead to misunderstandings, judgments, and even gossip, which does not aid in healing but rather extends the pain and fosters negativity. 10th point, letting go of unrealistic expectations. This is an invitation to embark on an inner journey to understand how our expectations can shape and sometimes distort our perception of reality. Imagine your life as an epic voyage across a vast ocean. Each expectation is like a sail on your boat, propelling you toward your dreams and goals. However, when these sails are too large, when our expectations become unrealistic, they can lead us astray, steering us into turbulent waters of disappointment and dissatisfaction. Unrealistic expectations are akin to maps that promise treasures that don't exist, making us chase ideals of perfection in ourselves, others, and our experiences. So the question to ask is, are these ideals truly ours, or have they been shaped by external influences such as society, culture, or media? To begin detaching from these expectations, start by recognizing them through honest introspection. Ask yourself, do these expectations uplift me or burden me? Do they reflect my true self and my core values? Next, practice acceptance, accepting who you are, where you are in your journey, and the circumstances you cannot control. This doesn't mean abandoning your dreams, but rather appreciating the process of achieving them, with all its imperfections and challenges. Additionally, set realistic and achievable goals that align with your true essence rather than an idealized notion of success. Celebrate the small victories along the way, recognizing that each step, no matter how minor, is valuable progress. 11th point now, entering, let's explore a often overlooked yet impactful area in our daily interactions: participation in gossip and the spread of negativity. In this segment, we'll examine how stepping away from these behaviors can not only enhance our well-being but also improve the quality of our relationships. Picture each word we speak as a seed we plant in the garden of our lives and those of others. Choosing words of support, encouragement, and positivity plants seeds of kindness and understanding. On the other hand, engaging in gossip or negative talk plants weeds of misunderstandings, distrust, and conflict. While gossip might seem harmless or a way to bond socially, it actually leads to disrespect and devalues both others and ourselves. Moreover, focusing on negativity clouds our ability to appreciate the good and positive aspects around us.